Hey, sports fans, welcome to the show!
Woo! I can't believe it's here already.
I can't either. This week flew by.
Flew like the wind, like Superman, like the birds.
I wouldn't say the wind flies.
Like snot.
How it's gonna be today? 5 minutes. Quick, favorite flavor of snot?
Raspberry.
I hate this show. I want to go home. 4 minutes.
They say that March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. So this show might be like that. Coming in like a lion and going out like a lamb.
Why is your lion a Irish pirate and your lamb is Dolly Parton?
Arg!
3 minutes. Don't worry, guys. I went ahead and replaced Aaron with a cybernetic replica that does whatever we say.
Well, hey, I'm Dolly Parton, y'all. It's so nice of you to join us. Thanks for being here.
Unfortunately, I used Aaron's DNA in the creation process, so very little has changed. 2 minutes.
You guys, in just about a minute, we are going to be live on your screen, whatever you're watching on.
That was very affluent, Robo Aaron.
Oh, what can I say? I am Robo Aaron, and I am affluent because I am part machine.
I gotta say that your vocabulary and speaking skills are better than your human counterparts.
Thank you.
1 minute.
Robo Aaron is saying the show will be starting in 6 seconds.
Very good, Robo Aaron.
4 seconds.
Here's a treat.
2. Ooh,
It's a megabyte.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
Finger guns.
We are so excited to see you today. My name is Erin.
My name is Dan.
And together we are Riley.
And this is
rileyLive.
It's Riley.
But it's live.
And it's live.
So that means that if you comment in the comments right now, we will, bam, see it and picture it right there. Anna Goodman says, I wish all the wait times in life were as fun as this. Ha ha.
Anna, life is a wait time.
Life is a wait time. So let that be a lesson to you guys. Don't wait. If
Don't
you're
try.
Waiting, don't
in
wait.
the words of, well, if someone can tell me who said don't try on their epitaph.
I know who said do or do not. There is no try.
That was Yodi.
Yeah, Yodi.
Speaking
Hi,
of
Bruce.
Yo-Y'all, his cousin.
Yeah, otherwise
and
known
Ola,
as Yeti.
who's down below the border.
Hola, everybody. ¿Cómo estás? Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. It is the only thing I know how to say in Spanish with conviction because I learned it on the monorail at Disney.
And if you tune in every week, that's something you probably know by now and perhaps are growing old.
Bruce just said, happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, if you're watching, happy birthday. And if you're not, happy birthday anyway.
Hey, Christy.
Hello, Christy. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, Rosemary. Guys, if you are joining us for the first time, welcome to the party. We're glad to have you. We hope we give you a reason to come back.
Yeah.
If you keep coming back every week, like you hear this pitch every week and we say thank you, but we do mean it. It's way more fun to do this when people are actually watching.
Yep, this is a community, and now everybody's starting to get to know everyone else. I didn't even realize before that some of you hadn't even met, and look at these beautiful shirts. These were a birthday present for Mr. Dan Beckman
I'm just
last
doing this
week.
because it's an excuse to stroke my nips.
Don't say that word on rileyLive. Just don't do it. Bruce Rutherford is watching, and he's not going to like it.
Yeah, he is.
It says, positive minds, positive vibes, positive life. I could not love this shirt anymore because that's just words to live by.
It's also illegal in North Carolina.
To have positive life?
To love that shirt more.
Oh, then what?
Than what you're doing.
Dan!
What?
I don't even know what that meant. I just assumed it was dirty and I shut you off.
It might have been.
Guys, what are you drinking out there? This is a party tonight, and we want you to type in the comments and let us know what you're having to drink.
I'm drinking a beer that's from my homeland in Minnesota. It's my favorite IPA. It's called Dream Yard from Modus Brewing, and I grabbed this for Aaron on the way in.
Ooh, what is it? I said grab me anything. What did he grab me?
It's, of course, El Anís de Ama, the amulet, the anise of Ama.
Oh, the anise of Ama. Is this a cooking thing or is this actually alcohol?
Well, why don't you crack her open? And
okay.
I hope that's not something we're supposed to be sharing.
This is it's from Costa Rica. This is probably, well, it's open already. Oh, no,
it is not.
No, it's not.
It's dusty too, like an old tome. I feel like you're going to open this up and it's going to be like,
Mom, should we drink this?
You have rubbed the anise of Alma.
Oh, look, there's secret language on the inside of it, not on the back. This is not a label on the back. It's actually a label on the inside that we're learning about for the first time.
That's Spanish.
This is good television.
Spanish. Are you going to drink it?
I am. And Mom, if you were saving this for a special occasion, I'm real sorry, but Dan brought it to me and it's his fault.
Well, it shouldn't have been sitting out on the please drink me bar if they were for some occult ritual.
Catherine, I want to know what Poca milk coffee is. That sounds kind of wonderful.
I don't know. It reminds me of Pocky from Japan.
Like hot Pocky.
Guys, every week we have a toast right around now. We've been calling out to you, our patrons and people.
Yes.
To send us a toast so that you can host and kick off the show with some kind words. And of course, today's toast is
by
just that.
A good friend of ours in Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, is that my...
Hi, Aaron. Hi, Dan. This is Blaine, your #1 fan from Fairview, North Carolina, with today's toast. May the best of your past be the worst of your future.
Cheers. All right, let's see.
Does it still taste like star anise?
It tastes just like black licorice, and my mom, who's watching, just says we got that before you were drinking.
Whoa! This is a relic then.
Wow.
Holy balls.
Oh, excuse me. Did you hear what he just said? This is a relic?
Well, I mean,
I have not even been able to drink for 20 years now.
Okay, then it's
not a relic. A relic is much older than that.
As far as consumable items go, I would consider that relic. When we were cleaning out the house we live in now, we found a box of plastic spoons from the 60s, and we knew it was old because it was unopened and it had a mail in some UPC symbols for a Norman Rockwell postcard on the back.
Now that is a relic.
But so some would say, can I try this?
I think you should. I definitely think you
that
should.
Smells, okay, I will.
I actually think I want to have some of what Connie's having later. Hot lemon water sounds lovely.
Okay, you know what? If you liked black licorice,
You would love that.
that tastes just like black licorice. It's anise, but also sweet. It just I don't want anything to do with it.
It's a little bit
as long as I live.
crystallized. Speaking of not wanting anything to do with anything, you know what I don't want anything to do with?
What?
COVID.
Oh, yeah?
So guess what we did this week, ladies and gentlemen, because we work with kids and because we have been in the school system now for 2 weeks.
We got vaccinated.
Well, half vaccinated. We have one half of Pfizer in our bloodstream right now.
Yeah.
Which is great. And so many of our friends and family are getting qualified. Even just today, they announced that grocery store workers and frontline workers are all getting their vaccines or getting eligible. So that's good news, guys. Maybe we'll be out of this soon.
Classic, Aaron. You're classic. You're a classic.
Ah, thanks.
And you're well lubricated and you run like you were built today.
Thanks.
Yep.
Oh, man, it's been a good week. You know what I've been enjoying too?
What?
I've been commuting almost every day, an hour each way. Look at that sunrise. My goodness gracious. Or maybe that's the sunset. I'm not really sure. I took a picture going and coming and they both look the same. But it is just so nice to look out the window and enjoy the colors as they either welcome me to the world or say goodnight.
I read that today. I think they just released information about that. And I was like, that's really great.
That's great to know.
Especially because they scheduled our second shot without asking us. And they scheduled it during a fundraising event that we're running. Just the two of us. So that's
maybe
going to
we'll
be
just be 80% for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. If I make 80% the rest of my life, I will be exceeding everybody's expectations.
Funny you should say that. Later in the show, if we have time, I have a new concept for how I'm going to run my life.
You guys are going to
that
like
has
this.
to with percentages. Connie, you'll eat this up.
Yeah, people.
So,
this is
around.
Yes. Well, I'll get to it later, but I'm just so excited.
I'm so excited too. I'm also excited because Dan had a tech rehearsal last night. Look at the new way we do theater, folks.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be in a show called Shelter in Place, directed by Andy Ralston and written by Mike Brannon. And his co-star, Lillian Hellman.
Lillian Hellman is here today. Can you believe it?
I'm sorry.
Lillian Bornstein, my lovely co-star and the only other actor in the play, is here as a guest today, and she is awesome. We're going to bring her on in just a little bit.
Yes, you're going to love her. She is actually in New York City right now, so you're going to get to meet her in a hot minute, which is really great.
We like to do false introductions to get our guests all excited and think they're going to come on, and then we tell them they're not yet, and then they can sit in the lobby and just get a little drunker.
But if you have to jet out early, I do want to let you know you guys should check out their show. It is coming up at Creative Greensboro, and we're going to have more information about it later. But make sure that you keep an eye out because it's going to be great. It's not just their play, 5 plays in one for one small ticket fee, I believe. So do it. Speaking of ticket fees, Spring Theater is back in business. We've had a huge week with them. And we are going to be doing some acting clubs, a flash mob group, and an improv troupe. Wow, wowie. So if you're interested in becoming involved in any of those and you live in the Winston-Salem area, check it out.
Or Greensboro. Actually, you can live anywhere as long as you get there on time.
That's true. These are in-person distanced clubs. And we've actually pushed it back a week. So even if you're not ready to start this week, you can start next week. And it's going to be so much fun.
And really, even if you don't want to start next week, you could start the week after. We're not going to stop you.
That's super true.
You
might feel a bit behind.
I don't care about that.
We actually are excited too because we've been working very, very hard on these, just in the sense that we have had a huge retreat with Spring Theater.
Yes.
On Saturday, we sat down with our board of directors and all forward group for a long time. I think 8 hours or something like that.
I do believe my soul is still there.
But it was so amazing. And we got to really move the business forward. And it's always fun. I love working on the business, not in the business. Ooh.
And I like getting inside the business and lighting things on fire.
Yeah. And then I have to put all the fires out.
Lucky you.
It's a good time.
Hey, guys.
Speaking of a good time.
It's time for the Dan Beckman Photography Picture of the Week. Guess what? We were having a bit of a debate about this one.
We were. So what do you guys think about this picture? I think it is one of my favorite nature pictures Dan's ever taken.
Aaron loves this one. I like it, okay? It's one of those pictures that's a great moment, but technically speaking, I think it leaves something to be desired.
I completely disagree, and here's why. When I looked at this picture for the first time, I was like, wow, look at the eye, first of all. Look at the perfect eye on that. What is it? What kind of animal is that?
It's some sort of kingfisher.
Okay, so a kingfisher. Ooh, even the name is cool. Look at the way that he's wrapped around the stick, and look at that poor bait.
Yeah,
Poor bait.
like the composition is great, the moment is great, the subject is great.
Yep.
Just something about it doesn't pop off for me, and I want you guys to let us know what you think.
Doesn't that sound like someone that just has like, what's that phobia when you look in the mirror and you don't see how beautiful you are? What's that called?
Existential dread?
No, definitely not that.
'Cause I have that.
Not body dysmorphia, except you have picture dysmorphia of the pictures you take, because you were literally like, well, it's well composed and it's beautiful and it's an awesome bird and everything's amazing about it, but
I just could have done better.
Yeah, well, look at all of the confirmation coming in. Maybe Dan just wanted confirmation today.
I did. I just really needed some lift me up, pick me up situations.
I love it. I think it's, oh, golly. I just got excited.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Spoilers.
I looked at the screen instead of that screen, and I didn't know what to do.
Sorry, guys. We're not usually this disorganized. If you have to leave, I understand.
No, don't leave, because we have somebody very special that's going to be coming on to say hello right now.
For real this time.
For reals.
Again, this is my co-star for the upcoming Evening of Short Plays Festival in Creative Greensboro.
It's called Short Plays number 39.
It's called Short Plays number 39.
It is.
Ain't it creative? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my new friend and co-star, Lillian Bornstein.
Welcome, Lillian.
Hello. I feel like I am Lillian Hellman after that introduction.
You know, she is mistress of the mayonnaise fortune.
Oh, is that so?
I think so.
Hellman's mayonnaise. I get it. Lillian Hellman wrote a play that I loved growing up called The Children's Hour. I've talked about many times. She didn't write it while I was growing up.
And I don't like mayonnaise.
Lillian Bornstein, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I've never been better in my whole damn life.
Now, Lillian, you're joining us from New York. Has it been a while since you've experienced a standing ovation like you just received?
No, it has been quite some time. It has.
And you're a performer up in New York.
Yeah, I am. But the theaters have been shut. I'm sure the minute they open, thousands of people will be applauding me. But until then, I'll wait.
I've never had thousands of people applauding me. Booze. Had booze.
Oh, that's good.
Thousands.
BOOZE makes good BOOS.
What?
Lillian gets it.
I get it. I love it. Cheers to that.
This
What
this
are you
literally, the sugar in this has literally crystallized to
Yeah.
the rim.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's pretty old.
Not good.
Okay.
What are you drinking with us tonight, Lil?
Oh, I'm drinking an $8 bottle of the finest wine in Brooklyn.
Double Matthew Fox.
Hey, Brian Skellinger is my buddy who wrote not only one of our theme songs and not only my birthday song last week.
But what else?
Well, actually, it is only those things as far as we're concerned. But he also lives in Brooklyn, and he lives.
Oh, Brian.
Last time I saw, you know him?
Yeah, we're best friends.
I thought so.
Aw, that's so nice.
I think he's up in Morningside Heights, but correct me if I'm wrong. And I believe he's at 164 Kingfisher Avenue, and his social security number is 186-33-112.
You know, you must know him if you live in Brooklyn. I hear it's a pretty small city, so
It is, yeah, very communal. Everybody knows everybody.
yeah. Especially now, because you can get out and do so many things in New York.
Right. My social life has never been better.
I bet. What I like about socializing right now is I can be hanging out with friends, and then I can be in bed in a drunken stupor in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I can really hit it all.
Terry just said, Lillian, I overheard your rehearsal, and I think you should give that guy another chance. I don't know how I feel about that coming from my future mother-in-law. But I have been overhearing their rehearsal too, and I got to say, it's going to be a really good show, guys. So I hope that you will turn out for this show coming up. It is Creative Greensboro's Evening of Short Plays, numeral 39, March 5th, 6th, and 8th. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
March 5th and 6th at 8 p.m. You can come on the 8th, but no one will be there.
Well, unless some people from this show now show up.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys want to, they're doing digital ticketing. It's a live stream event. You can go there to get tickets. It is a suggested donation of $10, but no one will be turned away. It's absolutely free if you want. And from one person who produces digital content during this time to another, I think they'd rather you show up and pay nothing than not show up because you can't pay.
I could not agree more. Guys, it is so important to support every kind of everything that you can right now. If you can support something, just do it. Maybe not, Nazis, but anything else that you want to support at this time. People need it. People need the love and the likes and the sharing. So if you hear of anything going on, especially this awesome show this weekend, make sure you check it out.
Lillian, also, you're not sitting on your haunches like so many are. You're up to all kinds of projects, aren't you?
Oh, but I balance it with the sitting on the haunches,
That's good. That's yin and yang.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is my web series, like one of the lights of my life, other than the Play with Dan, of course, that I'm making with one of my friends in Los Angeles. It's socially distant, but we talk to each other on phones in our hands.
Well, that's neat.
That's a little goofy. Yeah, it's a sci-fi, futuristic, dystopian, like romantic comedy with friends, basically.
Ooh.
I think that sounds like a sexy Blade Runner.
Yeah, exactly.
Blade Runner's already sexy, so
Well,
that's got to be good.
Hi, yeah.
Lillian, what's your favorite production or show that you've ever done?
Oh wow, I haven't seen that one for a while. I think one that I did recently. Oh, Love the Wind. One that I did recently called The Herd was a devised play. Super fun. Knitting a poncho. Yeah, I love devised plays. I think the character I got to play was super fun. It was like very physical, clowning type of stuff. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love anytime we get to use our bodies. I'm a very, as Dan says, outside in actor. So I'm very much I like to talk through the way that I move, whereas Dan is
I refuse to move if it's not organically generated from something I'm actually feeling. Thank you.
When I started tap dancing with Letters from Home, it was like, what's my motivation for the shuffle ball change? And I'm like, it fits in the 8 count, man.
I'm like, great, can't wait to sign the rest of my life over to this.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm excited. It looks like a lot of people are going to come and see the show this week, which is going to be awesome. And we hope that you will. In the meantime, I think we are going to be checking out Lillian's skills in another way, shape, or form tonight. Isn't that right, Dan?
Lillian knows what's coming up next, but at the same time, she doesn't quite know what's coming up next. However, you, the captive studio audience, studio audience, can you even call it a studio audience?
You can, whatever you'd like to be called, you can put it in the comments and we'll call you that.
The captive audience are familiar with this game because it's one we've played. It's one of the oldest games on the show. Actually, I think it's the oldest game on the show. And it's a game we like to call Draw.
So right now, in the comments, as we are explaining the game, we need you guys to draw things that you want us to compete in. So for instance, you can draw a house, or you can be more specific.
No, you don't draw anything. We'll draw it. You just suggest it.
Oh yes, correct.
But you can draw. Stop you.
That's true. That's super true. And I'm glad we have lots of people that love the game. Oh, we have a captive kitchen audience. That's a suggestion.
Well, as Aaron's saying, it can be anything as vague as a cat to anything as complex and specific as a ghost puppy, or even more so. So right now, fill the comments in the audience. And actually, I think we're going to put 30. No, we do a minute because a 30-second timer turns out to be
much too short.
Way too short.
And then what we're going to do is we are going to put our pieces of paper to the camera, just as highly technical as we can possibly get. And you are going to get to vote on the winner of each drawing.
And we're going to play with a small twist this time, just to add a little spice and capsaicin. And I'll explain a little bit more about that after we begin. And actually, I like the look of this, ghost puppy. So, guys, Lillian, I should say ladies. I should just say people. It's 2021. People.
You can say whatever you want. We know who we are.
People, I'm glad. Many don't.
That's true.
Please get your pens ready and draw your best and most competent ghost puppy. You have 60 seconds. Go.
All right. As I draw this, I realize that I don't know much about puppy drawing.
No. Some people are really good at it.
You're really good at it?
No, some people are.
Oh, yeah. Some people make a career just drawing dead dogs.
He doesn't have to necessarily be dead. He could be like Casper.
Casper's dead.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's true. And I didn't really think about it until now. Oh, no. How do you make... Okay, here we go. That looks a little more like a puppy than a cat. We've got about 22 seconds left. We are taking sympathy. If it looks pretty bad.
Well, it does look like a child did it over here.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear. Well...
And that is time.
I just added a last-minute choice that I think was a pretty bad one. All right, Dan, go ahead and Dan's paper is the blue paper. Mine is the orange, and Lillian is the one in Lillian's screen. Let's go ahead and pop our pictures up.
Wow.
Add it for me.
I added this at the last minute, guys. Oh, hold on. Here's Dan's. I always have trouble figuring out where the camera is.
Yeah, this is the fun part.
Oh, Dan's, that's adorable.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty great. And here's mine. It's pretty bad. I decided last minute to add a cross because I wanted it to look like he was going up to heaven.
Don't be shoving mine off this frame there. And guys in the audience, if you don't know, just start voting on whose picture you like best because you decide the fact. I love Lillian's. It's like a Pac-Man ghost puppy.
It is. Lillian, what was your inspiration?
Oh, I thought, what would a child do? Because I'm bad at drawing puppies. And the children in my life are much better. So I thought, how do they draw a puppy?
I love that.
We've only had 2 votes come in. I fear like we didn't make it clear enough. Go ahead and vote.
They're just all so good.
Yeah, well,
that's what it is.
Something else you should know, Lillian, is that Erin is kind of the reigning champion of this game. She really never loses. She only lost 1 time.
Though I see several votes coming in for Lillian right now.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Dan's is the blue, mine is the orange, and Lillian's is the one that Lillian is holding. I'm excited. Oh, you have some votes, Dan.
I see that.
Your
I like
mom
it.
voted for you.
I love the flower detailing, the flowers by the grave, really beautiful.
Well, decomposing flesh is a great fertilizer.
I don't know if you noticed on his Lillian, but it also says ghost wolf. I'm pretty sure.
It does. Thanks for pointing that out.
Which is kind of adorable.
And I think Lillian just got a vote from her co-star of her,
Lillian.
all the way from Los Angeles.
Hi, Lillian.
Which means the lost children in Spanish. All right, guys, we're going to close voting down.
All right.
And the winner of Best Ghost Puppy is a first-time drawer. It's Lillian.
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
Congratulations. Mini landslide, too.
Yep. We tied, and you got us both by at least 2 points.
Good job.
Yeah.
But chill out because you haven't actually won one yet, you know?
Okay. That's true.
Okay.
You know, it's we got more rounds to play. So I'm going to go back up here, and guys, feel free to keep dumping more suggestions on what to draw.
Jump it.
Excuse me, that was incredibly rude.
You now apologize for burping for the first. Usually it's just burp after burp after burp.
I'm trying to make a change of myself.
Oh, why?
Well, because I don't like me.
Oh, we should talk after the show.
Yeah, well, this is my therapy session now. You guys can all leave.
Oh, therapy with Dan. I think that's something people would tune into.
Is it? Something I should turn into. All right, here we go. We got Christy Emler saying squirrel drinking ancient liquor.
That's my mom, guys. That's my mom.
Is it your mom?
Yes.
I was like, it's a first-time viewer.
I am so excited. Also, I'm excited because I've just tasted ancient liquor.
I think that's probably where the inspiration came.
Motivation.
Uh-huh.
It's good
All
stuff.
right, guys, ladies, people. It is time to draw in 60 seconds a squirrel drinking liquor. On your marks.
Liquor.
Sorry, ancient liquor. On your mark, get set, go.
Oh, dear.
This is awful. What? This was a bad choice.
I literally can't think of what a squirrel looks like.
I know. It looks like
No Googling. No Googling.
It's okay. I couldn't spell squirrel correctly.
Does that seem extremely loud to anybody else? This isn't good. 30 seconds.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, you guys. I will say that my photograph of a fish is definitely better than what's happening here.
I think it's going to be
or whatever
exciting.
animal it was that I photographed.
Oh, boy. I think we're almost done.
Time!
Oh, my gosh. All righty, everybody.
Well, okay, this is...
I'm a little frightened.
I'm not certain that we should detract points for not drawing what we were supposed to draw.
I'm a little confused, Dan. Why is there a ghost on this one, too?
Because it's ancient.
All right, let's see.
Oh, that's a good squirrel. Oh my gosh.
That's actually
Wow,
a very, very good squirrel, Dan.
That's really
Is it?
I think so.
Well, what about the rest of his anatomy? You guys don't care that that's not there, huh?
Now, I'd like to point out two things about my drawing. One, the squirrel is very drunk, and it has the Roman numeral 1 on it. So that's why it's very old.
Oh, because it's the first one.
Oh.
Because as you know, all liquor labels have the number in which they came out in the order of liquors.
But Lillian's, yours is pretty cool.
I like Lillian's.
Thanks. But like I had to add some explanation since the squirrelness was not so clear.
Speaking of which, Brian thinks he needs to add some explanation by adding a hands down modifier.
Ah.
Just to twist the dagger.
New York, let's stick together.
Everybody from Brooklyn is just so trendy on their liquor squirrels.
I have to also say, I appreciate the fact that yours is singing, Lil.
Thank you. I mean, I figured you'd want to have a little party if you're going to do that in your squirrel.
You're totally right.
We have Landon Beard says you win his vote if you sing the squirrel song.
No, that's my boyfriend.
Well,
All right. I'm a squirrel wasted on an ancient artifact. I love to drink relics. I love to drink relics.
is
Yay!
that really the song?
That's what it's singing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It came out like you'd done it before, so I thought it was like an actual song. I was like, that fits nicely.
I also have to bring attention to the fact that both Lillian and I stole your little speech bubble for this one after you did the wolf.
I'm going to stop counting right now because Lillian just decimated us.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's amazing. Also, that was a pretty darn good squirrel.
So if you come back in the future, Lillian, I'll have another mixer board where I can put sound effects through so that when you win, it's not just like,
Yay!
yay! It's like, or something cool. I don't know.
When he says he'll have it, he means we already have it. We just haven't tested it yet.
Now if we don't use it for weeks, we're lazy.
No. We're just busy. There's a difference, right, Lil?
Huge difference. Huge.
Yeah. Oh, I love this.
Okay, guys, we're going to do one more round. Even though she's already taken it, this one you can just kind of like relax easy because I think you've probably already won unless this one is worth 3 points. What?
What? Nah, we can't do that.
You might, though.
I'm so excited.
Pump some more suggestions for drawing subjects into the comments, and we will throw them onto our paper with our wrists and our fingers and the pen from which the ink flows forth.
And the pen for which matches this lovely shirt that your mom got us.
Well, this pen is a shameless plug.
Oh, for what?
Oh,
Oh, for us.
good. Tiny Aaron. Tiny Aaron. How great.
Yeah. That should have burned up enough of the viewers' time to get some more stuff in.
The good thing and the bad thing, Lillian, is our height difference because it always makes me look small, but it always is kind of a bummer when we're trying to do any kind of thing and we're standing up.
Our director, Andy, is here with a suggestion because he and I have been disc golfing lately of the first Frisbee,
Ooh.
which I love, but I also just saw a big opportunity for comedy here.
Well, then let's the
with
comedy.
Peace on Earth.
Oh no, I have a feeling this is going to be just not so good by Dan.
I think it's gonna. Why me?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I'm just gonna draw ghosts coming out of things.
Okay.
All right. Peace on Earth, Lillian, Aaron, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
60 seconds on the clock. Starting now.
The game begins in 3, 2,
Well,
Oh, we got a
Now.
little bonus time. Okay, I think I have this one. I stopped talking, so you know that it must have been a good idea.
I don't know.
I'm a little scared.
Wow, this music gets me hype. Is anyone else like in fight or flight mode right now?
This is the best drop punk music I've ever experienced.
And
Oh
time.
my gosh.
You bunch of cheaters. Okay.
I'm sweating a little, Lil.
I am. She's called you Lil like 3 times. Is this like, are you guys on a first syllable basis?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I love it.
Do other people call you Lil, or am I just being a jerk?
I used to have a huge rule against people calling me Lil. I hated it. But I've come to by the right person, which includes you. It's just something about the tone. Sometimes it's kind of, what, Landon? Maybe he's mad because he's not allowed to call me Lil.
No, Landon, don't take it personally. She really doesn't mean it. We're just live, so she's being nice. Lillian.
No, please. I like it. I like it. It feels very, very friendly.
It's funny because the first time you called her Lil, I was like, that sounds like something that if I were named Lillian, I wouldn't want to be called.
You know, maybe is it because of Phil and Lil from the Rugrats?
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
Because, Phil was fine, but Lil was like a sociopath.
Yeah.
Is me.
PTSD Rugrat style.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
How are you feeling, Lillian?
Ladies, people.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this one, I gotta say.
Remember,
I'm
this was
excited
worth 5 points.
the competition. How many points, Dan?
Like 5.
Oh, yeah, maybe 10.
Yeah. Great idea. It's actually graded on a curve. So if the winner gets it, it's worth 1. If the losers get it, it's worth 3. And if Dan gets it, it's worth 10.
But somebody else just won something because I think they just predicted exactly what I did.
Up there.
All right. Yes, I did. I drew it, Phil Powell, and I have no idea how you knew that.
Let's see the votes.
How do you know me so well, Phil?
Is that
Oh,
serious?
it's Steve.
It's peas on Earth.
Oh.
It's a big bowl of peas.
Lillian drew a rather literal version of, I think, is it
No,
aliens?
it's aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aliens?
Humans are dead.
I did this. I went the same route. I just obliterated the planetoid.
I kept the planet, just not the humans.
That was smart because it's
Oh.
hard to have peace on Earth without the Earth, I guess.
Well, guys, I have to say, I obviously have the better outlook on life because I just added peas to our beautiful planet, and you guys destroyed humanity.
It's all cute. It's all cute.
I really like it. I like it a lot.
No one's a fan of my IED planet.
I
I
like
definitely wish I had added some hearts like
Bruce
Lillian.
keeps typing Aaron and it's throwing off my count.
Keep voting, Bruce. Keep voting. I'm almost
There
there.
we go.
Make sure you log in from all your different accounts, Bruce.
This is the game on the show where I learned that not everyone likes cynicism, and very few people who tune into this show like cynicism.
Aw. Hey, Lillian,
Hmm.
what are your aliens saying?
Except Brian.
We are peaceful, earth and nature loving aliens. Humans are extinct. And then over here, a tree says trees.
I love it. The votes are pouring in.
Most of them from Bruce, who keeps saying Aaron emphatically.
That's true.
It
Now,
is
Lillian's being played for Dan. You've only gotten 1 vote.
I know.
Might be Aaron as well. If you
I don't play this game well. Here's another one for Aaron.
It's a lot of Lillian though too.
Yeah, it's actually neck and neck between, well, two of the competitors. I won't tell you which ones because who cares? But
all right, shall we close the voting?
we can't because we just received a tie. So we need.
Oh.
Thank you, Landon. I appreciate that very much,
We need
Landon. And I can't call her Lil either. Oh, look who just showed up with the tie-breaking vote.
Oh my gosh, Jordan, nice to see you.
We just met him. We went out yesterday, 2 days ago, impulsively to play disc golf, and we met this guy and ended up hanging out with him for like 4 hours.
So excited
Good
you're
friends
here.
now.
I'm doubly excited you're here because you just won me. Well, you didn't win me the game.
You just
but
won her the
won me
round,
the
though.
round.
6-5, Lillian. And some points for me too, maybe more, maybe less. I'm taking myself out. And Lillian, all in all, as a first-time competitor, you've just won. Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
Thank you.
How do you feel right now?
Honestly, I think this is my peak. I would like to thank my family, my friends. Couldn't have done it without you all. I mean, my pen, really. If it had your faces on it, I would have destroyed you. So just be glad that it's pen.
That would have been kind of meta if you had destroyed us with our own faces.
Oh, yeah. Seems really appropriate, though.
Mm-hmm. You said something about, what are these? You said friends. What is that?
Friends?
Yeah.
It's something I've only read about. Friends.
I have a song for both of you. F is for friends who do stuff
No, we can't
together.
do that. Can't do that.
Oh,
Can't
copyright.
do that. SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Spenge. Well, Lillian, before we go, because you've been an absolute delight, do you have anything that you want to hype or promote or just say? We usually end the show with like I'll let you promote anything that you have first.
Okay, well, this play that Dan and I are in, what is the title? Short Plays 39?
Yes, it is. It is called, if you want to pull the screen up, yes, An Evening of Short Plays 39.
Yes, okay, would love to hype that up. My co-star's pretty good. Might have heard of them. Also, keep in touch, the web series that I'm working on. We're still editing away, but we're going to be releasing probably in the next few months. Yeah, that's mostly what I got right now.
Very, very cool. I recommend you guys keep up with Lillian. She's good in front of a camera and she's awesome in her heart.
And she's obviously awesome at draw punk as well because she is a champion.
One more thing, and not to put you too much on the spot, but we usually ask people to give us a kind of a toast or a sentiment or some kind of like wisdom or something that they'd like to put forth onto people who are watching before they leave.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Here we go. So just making it another day, keeping each other safe, and I'd recommend getting outside once in a while.
That makes a big difference. That is awesome advice for real.
It sure does.
It sure does.
Virtual cheers, Lillian.
Cheers. No, please keep it. Please keep it.
All right. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you in like 20 minutes for tech rehearsal.
Yes, bye. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
I am so excited about your guys' show. It's going to be great. And it's weird because they've been having a real
struggle in our relationship.
No, but they've been having a real tech rehearsal. They've been having, every day this week, there was a Q to Q with just the directors this weekend. Last night they did a Q to Q with the actors. Tonight they're doing a run through. So it's just like real theater, but just distanced, which is kind of neat. And I love that. I will say, special.
So a lot of people are doing the Zoom festival and the new festival thing. What I appreciate about this is that the reason they're doing so much tech is they're actually running the Zoom feed through another software. If you are a live streamer or you know about live stream technology, it's called OBS. But they're running it through another thing so they can add sort of like lights up and lights down and title cards. So it does feel a bit more like a complete theatrical product. And, at a time where not innovating costs a lot less of the emotional stuff than innovating, I really appreciate that they're doing that. So check it out if you guys want. I'll put the thing up one more time, just in case. Again, it is donation-based ticketing. I think the suggested donation is $10, but I reiterate, I'm sure that they would rather you come and pay nothing and enjoy the experience and the work of the artists than to not come because you feel weird about not paying.
Absolutely. And guys, there's a lot of artists. I mean, it's Lillian and Dan, but there's tons more artists. There's 4 whole other plays in this series. So come and watch all of them. I think you'll really enjoy it.
And they're almost all local actors. Lillian is coming in from New York, but she's from Lincoln, Nebraska. So if you draw a line between the two of those,
you'll find it.
Yeah.
Speaking of drawing a line between New York and Nebraska, we are really excited about something that's happening, and we would like to just let you know about it if you haven't heard, and also ask for your help. We are going to be doing a 50 states tour with Letters from Home, and this is our tour route. I'm going to get a little bit closer for you. This is 2022. We're going to be starting next year, and we are going into theaters and venues all across the country. Woo!
Aaron?
No, I'm not drinking aftershave.
Aftershave.
But I am drinking something that's older than any aftershave you probably own.
Bruce is asking for an update on the 50 states tour.
Yeah. So, oh no, he's not. He's asking for an update on the 10-year show. But yeah, we are. We're so excited about this because we're not sure when we're going to have the 10-year show. We're waiting until the world opens up because we're definitely going to need some time. Maybe it'll be some time in the 50 states tour. We're not sure.
Jordan, dude, thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
We were just talking about sometimes you just randomly meet up with people that you feel like are people who vibe with your life and your lifestyle and your vibe. I ran out of dialogue and vocabulary.
Your mind and your life.
That's it.
Whoa!
That's it. Speaking of guys, so thanks for being here, Jordan, and hopefully you'll stick around.
But you know what's neat about Jordan is Andy, who is Dan's director. They were just chatting online because we don't do a whole lot of in-person stuff. Andy and Dan. And they were like, hey, let's go frisbee golfing because this is something that Dan used to be into. So they got outside, which was Lillian's advice today. Go outside, enjoy it.
It makes a big difference,
and
guys.
you might meet a lifelong friend. I've only known Jordan for a day and a half now, but I feel like he's going to be in our lives forever, which
what do you guys think of this? Oh.
What do you guys think of this text message? My name is Dan Beckman.
What do you guys think of this logo?
What do you think?
It's a mock-up I did today for our 50 states tour. Yes, our 50 states tour.
Yeah, let us know what you think. And also, if anybody wants to get involved in the 50 states tour, we are looking for people, especially in other cities. I mean, we're looking for help here too, because we're trying to bring in some pretty cool people for our big finale show in the Winston-Salem Triad area. But if you're in another state, I would love your help because boots on the ground is such an important thing when it comes to setting up venues and things like that. So please let us know.
For my birthday, my future mother-in-law got me a whole bunch of spicy candy, and this was the one that she was waiting to come for a long time. They're Carolina Reaper Pebbles. Do you want to have some now?
Yes, I do.
Do you guys like hot food? We're thinking about doing a segment. If you don't know, Erin and I are both humongous hotheads, probably a little bit more me than her.
I would say so only because Dan orders the stuff that messes him up intestinally.
Come on, take a little bit more.
All right, I can do it.
Yeah. Super big fans of ultra spicy food. We want to do an episode, and tell us if you guys would be interested, where you guys send us the spiciest things you can and we eat them on the show. And then we end it in eating a Carolina Reaper pepper, which, if you don't know, is the hottest pepper on earth. Which
I'm a little scared for, and I want to make sure I'm in good shape for. So I've been swimming every day. I didn't swim today. I swam yesterday. 1, 2. Okay. These things are really, really good.
They're
really super spicy. Like, wow. But I love them so much. Spicy is the best. I love it.
Really hot. Really hot.
What are your guys' favorite things to eat? Are there any weird things that you guys like to indulge in all the time? We love spicy food. It's
all the time.
One of our bigger things, one of our mostest favoritist things in the world. Man, that's good. And also, if you'd like to give us some ideas of some spicy foods to eat on the show, make sure you message us here at hi@itsriley.com.
Oh, and if you're not, excuse me, if you're not following us on Facebook or Instagram, Those are really hot. I just had like a whole handful.
You ate a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
It's Carolina Reaper, and it's so worth it. While Dan's composing himself, if you saw this, I'm not sure if you did, but we did a Valentine's Day show on Wednesday, which was just about a week and a half ago. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Yes, please.
Oh, yes. Oh, Randy, I didn't even think about that. Look at Dan. He never gets verklempt like this.
This is a little, it was like a little handful of candy too.
They're pretty dang spicy, I got to say. My tongue is red and so are my cheeks. And I only had like 5
Before
of those suckers.
dextrose and sugar and anything else is Carolina Reaper.
Whew, that's crazy.
So it's the most prominent thing in the candy.
Yeah. But
Oofta.
like I was saying, while Dan's composing himself, we did do a Valentine's Day show about a week and a half ago. It's called St. Quarantine's Day. And we've really enjoyed doing these socially distanced films with Spring Theater. We've enjoyed doing all of these talk shows with you guys. And we've enjoyed doing these little shows as well.
And if you guys tuned in, I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, it's free to watch both of these locations where you can like us to see more content. We worked very hard on it, and we really put a lot of thought into it. And excuse me, I'm so sorry. I never get hiccupy. But it's a really nice little thing, and we're going to show you right now the little ending piece from the thing to hopefully hook you into maybe going. You finish.
So tell us what you think, and here's a little clip from St. Quarantine's Day. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Erin Durr.
My name is Dan Beckman.
And we're so happy you chose to spend your Valentine's Day with us.
And we hope that you're so happy that you chose to spend your Valentine's Day with us. And we hope you've learned something about love and the nature of love and what love is.
You know, I kind of think that love is like a warm sunrise that you see for the very first time.
Common misconception. Love is more like the final moonfall you watch setting on a frozen, distant planet.
No, love is like a crisp apple pie that just comes out of a hot, hot oven.
No, it's like a frigid wind that slips between your ribs and makes your teeth chatter in your head.
Damn, love is warm. Why are you saying cold things?
'Cause I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control of the power you're supplying. It's electrifying.
Well, Dan, I gotta tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man.
He needs a man.
And my heart is set on you.
Lucky me.
You better shape up. You better understand. To my heart, I must be true.
Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh yes, indeed.
Come on, Dan.
Okay.
If you're filled with affection, you're too shy to convey. Meditate in my direction. Feel your way.
I better shape up, 'cause you need a man
Who can keep me satisfied?
I better shape up if I'm going to prove.
That my love is justified.
Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure down deep inside. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh yes, indeed. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh yes, indeed. You're the one that I want.
Well, it looks like Dan is back.
Only slightly. I'll tell you what.
I am impressed. I have to tell you, I have seen this man eat more spicy food than anyone else in the world, and I'm a super duper hothead. Don't get me wrong, but this man outdoes me almost every time. I've never actually seen you lose it quite that much, except for that one time that you got the extra hot in Nashville, Tennessee. But it wasn't when it was going in.
No,
that
it was when
the
it was coming
problem.
out.
It was when it was coming out.
That was messed up because I had a hemorrhoid and I ate the hot Nashville hot chicken. It was a bad combination.
Yeah, it's a rough thing.
But dude, I'm suffering right now. Like this is no joke. And they have the audacity to put the serving sizes on there as if someone's going to eat enough of these to be like, that's enough.
I got to tell you, what is the serving size?
It's 1/4 of this.
Oh,
two.
A whole quarter?
Yeah.
No way.
No
way. I mean, maybe over like a period of time, because I had some before the show and I had some now, but no, that's absolutely.
That's got to be close to a Reaper in Scoville, honestly.
I'm super impressed. Thanks, you guys. Thank you for your comments. It means a lot to us. We really had a lot of fun with it. We've been so busy, and so I actually discovered something yesterday. I was coming back from the gym, and I was talking to Dan about how I'm a little bit hard on myself when it comes to not doing all of the things that I want to do.
Here's the thing. Erin will never not have too much on her plate. She always wants to do things. She's always helping people out. She's always striving to make the world a better place. It's had an enormous impact on me.
Really nice.
It's true. It's true. And anybody who knows her will tell her, go ahead and tell her in the comments. She has an enormous impact on the world, and the people around her become more apt to change the world for the better because of it.
Oh, well, thank you.
And someone who's busy like that sometimes ends up feeling like they're not doing enough because they're not getting to everything on their list when their list is almost ungettable too.
Yeah. And so what happened was I was coming back from the gym and I had a really good day. I had done jumping jacks. I had swam. I was on a strict diet and I didn't cheat all day. I got at least 5 hours of sleep and I was trying to do all of these things. And I was like, man, this is great. And then I was just slightly off in my work and I was pretty close. I had done all this, but I didn't do the social media updates I wanted to do. I didn't get 3 things checked off my list. And I thought, how can I do this? I know I had a good day, but I still feel a little bit bad. How can I kind of help myself? So I made a system. And this system, I have a health system and I have a business system. And what I basically do is I give myself points for everything. So like no alcohol is 5 points. I won't get that point today thanks to this little sip that I took. But I give myself all of these points for health as I die. And at the end of the day, I try to just have a 90% day. So like I didn't have a 90% day yesterday. I had an 85% health day and a 70% business day. But today I'm probably going to be closer to 90 because I prioritized these things. And I think it's something you guys should try.
I think it's a really, really sweet system because I think also you could get over 100%, right, on a day?
Oh, you absolutely cannot. No.
Well, then maybe that defeats the purpose because,
Well, it's not a perfect system yet, but I am trying to develop it.
It's only a day old, and I think it's really great, and I think you should develop it, and I also think you should go on a TED Talk circuit and just make the world a better place and make people feel great about themselves.
Always wanted to do a TED Talk. I think that would be a blast. I actually, but I'm enjoying this, and so the moral of my lesson here, or my discovery that I had on myself yesterday was, don't be too hard on yourself. When you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I haven't gone to the gym, I'm a terrible person, or I didn't return all my email today, I'm a terrible person. Just stop and think, what did I do today? And then give yourself merit for those things. I'm not saying to be lazy and not return your emails or go to the gym every day, but I am saying when there's a lot of goals you have, which is something that I'm just always going to have, it's something that I feel like I'm just now admitting to myself that I put too much on my plate, but I love everything that I do. And I would never want to take away this show or Letters from Home or Spring Theater or Frisbee golfing with Dan and our new friend. I wouldn't want to take any of that away ever. And so there's definitely a way to do that. And man, love you guys.
Hey, look, Brian listens to the pre-roll. What a guy. But yeah, it's a great system, I think, for people who do a lot to not have a counterproductive, because I think both of us fall into this system. Excuse me. I'm still like a little bit tripped out on this hot stuff.
I'm so crazed.
It's wild. I think we're both sort of people, and I know a lot of you guys probably are too, where you have a lot of skills and you do a lot, but sometimes it's really easy to zone in on what doesn't get done because you set up a certain expectation that no one but you has for you. And I feel like this is a really good way to kind of combat that. And still, my ears are flooding.
So I'll let you know how this goes this week. And I would also love to know about you guys and all of the things that you're doing to keep yourself going and motivated, especially working from home. I had a huge advantage because I was homeschooled kindergarten through college. It's why I'm so shy. And I definitely want to know what your advantages were in life, what your disadvantages were in life, and how you're compensating for that. Because honestly, guys, everybody's struggling right now with things still being shut down or not moving forward as fast as they can, or things are opening up and people aren't coming back. There's just a myriad of things that's happening all over the world that people are struggling with. And I want to know how you're adapting.
Yep. We've been talking about that for a long time because we started this out of actually, we wanted to do this for a long time, but it was only till COVID happened that we really had the opportunity to adapt and create digital content. And now we do this every week, and it's a highlight of the week. And we have all of you here, many of you almost every week, if not every week.
And we love you for it.
Yeah, so appreciate that.
And in fact, next week, one of our guests in the audience is going to be a guest on the show, Mr. Brian Skellinger. Woo!
Yeah,
and you're not going to want to miss that.
No.
He is the one that wrote Dan's birthday song last week, and it's just going to be the bomb diggity diggity bomb.
Did you say you were shy?
I did. I said I was homeschooled, kindergarten through college. That's why I'm so shy.
I have a certain threshold. I start to zone out the things that I've heard a certain number of times. When we hit about a dozen, that is a go-to.
It is a go-to.
It is a go-to. By the way, doesn't Erin look beautiful with this light? Look at the way that her face catches light and her skin catches light.
That's really nice. You're being really nice to me today, and I like it.
Oh, well, I'll make up for it later.
As soon as the cameras are off.
Yeah.
No, that's a
Get
terrible
back in your
joke.
kennel.
You can't make those kinds of jokes in front of certain audience members here.
Which one?
I'm talking mostly about the Yetis. You know who you are.
Guys, thanks for being here.
Man, you light up our lives. I'm not kidding you. And thanks to our guest, Lillian Bornstein, out there for coming in. We were just so excited to not only get to know you in this process, but just to have you. And now I'm going to tune into your web series, and I can't wait.
We've had you.
It's scary.
Yeah. Creators are everywhere, and creative opportunities are everywhere. And by the way, speaking of opportunities being everywhere, every single day, and every interaction that you have with another human being is an opportunity to make the world a little bit better of a place.
Yep.
It can be something small, like making a conversation with a cashier at the grocery store. You would not be surprised. I mean, you might be surprised. You wouldn't believe necessarily how big of a difference that can make to somebody's life.
Yeah.
Some people struggle to connect with people. A lot of us, I do. I have a hard time saying the first thing.
I've never known a Dan that has not connected with people.
But if I'm out and about and I'm all alone, I will stay within my bubble and I won't make the first connection with people. I've got a little bit of a social shyness that way. If someone takes the effort to talk to me, I'll talk to them all day. And that's all it takes sometimes to improve my life. And I know that's all it takes to improve a lot of people's life. So every moment you have with people is an opportunity to make the world a little bit of a better place.
It absolutely is. So please make sure that you all go out there, do the best you can. And as we always say, you're not responsible for everything that happens around you.
Very little, in fact.
That's true.
Hardly anything in the cosmic scale.
But one of the things that you can always control, even though sometimes it's really hard, is your attitude. So have a good attitude in your heart and try to make the world a little bit of a better place. Tomorrow, when you wake up in the morning, I hope that the first thing you do is say, I'm going to have a 90% day.
Hey! Actually, I hope the first thing you say is, I wanted to put a joke there, but I couldn't think of anything.
Aww.